In today's video, 10 ways coaching is leadership. Hello, coaches. Welcome back to another episode of 5-Minute Friday. My name is Kim, and I have been an instructional coach in schools for about 20 years, and now I am the CEO of this company, Eduro Learning, and I am the premium mentor for the Coach Microcredential. I like to say I am an unexpected leader because I never expected to be the CEO of my own company. I never expected to be an entrepreneur. But over the last year or so, I've been conducting interviews with successful women leaders in education settings all around the world. And you can find out more about that at our website at edurolearning.com/women. The program is called Women Who Lead. And for those interviews, to build out that online course program for you, I had so many conversations with over 70 amazing women leaders that helped me recognize that the skills I learned as a coach are actually leadership skills. And in this video today, I'm going to consolidate 10 of those key skills that I know you as coaches are developing and growing every single day in your coaching practice. And I believe, especially after having all those conversations, that they will serve you in any role you decide to pursue, including a leadership role. Of course, I could have had more than 10 skills in this video, but I kind of focused on the 10 that really jumped out at me in those conversations. Before I jump into them, I'd like to offer you the opportunity to see this as a chance to reflect on your practice. Which of these skills are you focused on growing this year? Which of these skills are areas of strength? Which of these areas are you working on? And which of these areas are opportunities for you to keep developing? If that sounds interesting to you, I know you will love the Coach Microcredential, our academic year-long mentorship program that includes all of our best coaching courses and a mentor for you to work through for the academic year, which is open for registration right now for a limited time. If you are interested in learning more about the Coach, check out the link on the page here so that you can join our next cohort of the Coach. I'll put some testimonials at the end of this video too, so you can hear a little bit more about why you might want to join the Coach and who has participated in our program over the past 4 years. Okay, let's get started on 10 ways that coaching is leadership. The first connection I had is trust. We all know that the foundation of coaching is relationships, and that is the same thing with leadership. As coaches and as leaders, we need to demonstrate vulnerability. We need to be reliable. We need to empower others and ensure confidence in us and confidentiality in our conversations. That trusting relationship is the foundation of coaching and the foundation of leadership. The second connection I saw was about vision. You need to know where you want learning to go. You need to understand what the potential is for students, teachers, and the entire school, and have a strategy to get there. As a coach, you need to have this vision looking forward of where your coaching is going to take the learners you're working with, and you need to be inclusive about making that a vision for everyone at the school, which is the exact same thing that leaders do. Another connection I saw was this concept of emotional intelligence. As coaches, we have to practice being adaptable to what others need. We can't always coach the same way with every person that we work with, and we need to be able to read the room and have an awareness of not only what the group feels, but how individuals feel when we're working with them. That concept of adaptability and emotional intelligence is what enables us to build those relationships and to help a school move forward, even without positional leadership. And that's what positional leaders have to do too. Leadership isn't just about the title or the word, it's about the actions you take and the way you make people feel. And being able to do that as a coach relies on our emotional intelligence. A fourth connection I saw is this concept of having a systems view, being able to see the big picture, being able to understand how you can scale small scale projects up to a whole school, how those pieces fit together, and how to manage change. As a coach, oftentimes you're responsible for leading large-scale change, so you have to know how to manage all those different pieces, how to synthesize the data you're getting, and how to help an entire community move forward. Again, that's exactly what leaders do. The fifth connection I saw kind of relates back to all of those, and that's that idea of project management. As a coach, often we don't have a specific set schedule of when we have to do certain things or a specific structure to our schedule. We have large and small projects, long and short scale projects that we have to manage at our own time. We have conversations and meetings we have to fit into our own schedule, and we have to figure out how that whole package comes together into creating that job that is an instructional coach. And that's part of being able to manage your own time, managing projects, to be able to understand how everything works together to make change. Again, exactly what leaders do. A sixth connection I saw is that as coaches, we are one of the few positions in the school that deals with all stakeholders at every grade level from K to 12, students, parents, teachers, board members, leaders, all levels of the school. We work with every department and every grade level. We support students in all different areas of the school, including areas that we ourselves have never actually taught as coaches. Being able to understand how to support all of those different stakeholders, to be inclusive to their needs, to be responsive to them, is part of being a leader as a coach. The seventh connection I saw was the importance of using data, to be able to work from and use feedback, to use multiple models of feedback, to be constantly adjusting based on what you hear, and to not be afraid of the feedback that you get. As coaches, we know how important feedback is so that we can better support the learners that we work with. And that's also something leaders need to be able to do to be better supportive of their entire school community. An eighth connection that I saw is being able to be balanced in your presentation of content or concepts or ideas. You have to be able sometimes to keep your opinions to yourself and balance what you want to say based on the needs of the people in the room. We're not just a peer in this setting as coaches. Sometimes we're presenting new ideas and new initiatives, and regardless of how we feel about them, we still need to be enthusiastic and passionate and ready to share that with our colleagues. So as coaches, we're learning how to balance that peer relationship with this influential leadership type relationship, and that is a skill that is essential to all leadership roles. My ninth connection that I saw is this ability to be inspiring or motivating. I think great leaders recognize the potential for growth within their staff, and so do great coaches. We have this constant and enthusiasm and energy for learning and for our learners, and we passionately believe that everyone has this potential to grow. When we demonstrate that growth mindset, we are demonstrating for our educators that we work with that they can be growth-minded too. And the best leaders are leaders who grow other leaders. So as coaches, we're learning that skill right along with our job. My 10th connection that I saw is that ability to listen first. And I think this kind of sums up almost everything that I've shared today. As a coach, we have to have that ability to genuinely listen to understand, to stop that inner monologue in our head, to stop ourselves thinking about what we're going to say next, and just listen to hear what the other person has to say. Maybe this is a skill you might apply as a leader in having a difficult or accountable conversation. Maybe this is a skill you might apply in a conversation to help a teacher along their professional growth journey. This idea of being able to listen first and put your own thoughts aside serves you in many different ways as a coach and as a leader. Listening first allows us to have these great conversations that provide deep reflection. It gives us the opportunity to ask excellent questions, to seek to understand, and to help the person we're talking to have that kind of deep reflective conversation that they deserve. All of these skills together really demonstrate what makes a great leader. So if you didn't know it already, as a coach, you're already developing your leadership skills. And of course, there's always an opportunity to grow. But I do believe that coaching will serve you well in any role you choose to take. And it's great preparation for formal or positional leadership roles. I really do have to point out, though, that these skills that I am identifying as coaching and leadership skills are not just for people with the title of coach. These skills apply to teachers, they apply to librarians, they apply to department heads, they apply to anyone who works to help others grow. if that's in your job description or that's in your belief about what your job description should be, you're a coach at your heart. And I hope that means that you might consider continuing to learn with us. We have so many programs to support this kind of professional growth. We have the Coach, as I mentioned at the beginning of this episode. We have our Coattail program, which is the Certificate of Educational Technology and Information Leadership. We have our brand new Women Who Lead program specifically for aspiring leaders. And of course, we have opportunities for private mentoring, private coaching with me to help you take that next step in your professional journey, whatever it might be. If any of those sound interesting to you, please check out our website at edurololearning.com. I would love to learn with you and support you in your next step of your professional journey. If you have any questions or any ideas or anything you'd like to chat through, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. I'll leave our social media contact info on here so you can connect with us in whatever method feels right for you. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If this was helpful for you in any way, please head over to our website for the Coach Microcredential. As coaches, we know we can always coach better. And this academic year-long program is an amazing opportunity to help you level up your coaching skills with the support of your own mentor. I know that I'm telling you that as the premium mentor for the coach, so it doesn't mean that much, but I'm going to let you hear from one of the coach participants right now so you can see why they think you should join the coach.
I would highly recommend taking the Coach year-long micro-credential course to anyone who is interested in coaching, who is currently a coach or transitioning into that period, or even if you are a classroom teacher like myself who would like to use coaching strategies with students and colleagues. The way the course is designed allows you to choose your level, making it easier to fit with your current role. I really appreciate the LMS system. It's intuitive, it's easy to use, and it's self-paced, so that way you can get the most out of it. The way that all of the course facilitators respond and are immediately there for you is another reason why I felt this course was so supportive.
Are you ready to take your coaching skills to the next level? Join the next cohort of the Coach and make it happen.